and welcome to the Tech Show. Coming up this week,
we got a brand new range of eBikes from Canyon.
And Forbidden unveil the Druid 2.0. Ooh. Right, today's topic is unpopular tech opinions. We've already been debating this.
We have,
haven't we?
yeah. We're upstairs, we're outside in the garden.
What you got for us then?
Well, I've got oil slick.
As good or bad?
I think it's brilliant.
I
like oil slick.
Do you know what? I agree with you. Oil slick is cool. I've heard it's not, but it is definitely cool. But you know what? I hate colours, like the other colours. Like, you know when people have blue stems and then a blue chain ring to match and then the blue hubs and
or a pink or Bayerellon with green. You don't like that?
No, I wouldn't be into that.
There's oil slick on that. Anyway, I've got another one. Yeah. Tiny droppers. Like on XC bikes, I get it. But when it comes to having one on a trail bike or an enduro bike, what is this going to do?
Not much. No,
Pointless.
It's still, I mean, not for me. Like, I've only got, like, tiny legs, so that only, like, doesn't do nothing for me. It's still there in the way.
Exactly.
To be honest, I'm no dropper or full drop, like, even on an XC bike. I'd rather have full drop or save the weight and have a hard, like a fully rigid one. Anyway.
Exactly, yeah, no. Full drop,
all right,
200 mil.
Let's go back to enduro, shall we?
Yeah.
Goggles and half lid. What are you saying?
Oh, no. That's never been in.
It wasn't.
No.
I think it used to look cool, but now I'm like,
You've got some really nice spectacles to go on that. It covers your face.
Yeah, some very good spectacles. And also, most people are most of the events now are going to full face anyway, so you just wouldn't do it, would you? You just go full face. Back to XC though, I think Zwift is ruining cross-country cycling.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
I do. There's too many fitties coming in.
Yeah.
Like, and being at the top of the pack, but not being able to handle their bikes. Yeah. Honestly, they're like they're up there, and then maybe I'm just jealous that they're fit.
Maybe.
And I'm not.
I actually like Zwift. I do. I'm a fan of Zwift. I don't go on it much, but I do like to sit in the garage. Some people say it's boring, but I think it's quite fun. I enjoy it. It's different. It's different.
That's an unpopular opinion.
Yeah. See, what I got one.
Go on then.
Tanned walls.
Oh yes.
No, I like tan walls. I love tan walls. Okay, but when a tyre gets a totally different colour, like pink, for instance, no.
I did see.
Or the skin-coloured ones, you know, like the snake skin.
Yeah, snake. Do you remember snake? Or like blue camo?
Yeah.
Not into that. Although back to the workshop, centre lock discs. Yes. For
yes
me,
and no.
Unpopular opinion. Cameraman Matt is shaking his head. He's doing this.
I'm on the fence with that.
Nah.
Because there's nothing wrong with the old bolts.
Apart from the fact that it's a laborious effort, you have to go and screw all these. Like,
you get one of these works tools to take them off. But torque them up to the right one. Thing is with the centre lock, right? The centre lock comes loose.
Yeah, but it's one and done. Do it up properly, and then maybe it won't. Maybe, and a little bit lighter, a little bit stronger. I'm into it. No. And another unpopular mechanic's opinion: headset cable routing. Yes, Matty hates me right now.
Yeah, I'm again on the fence with that.
I'm all in it. Yeah, I love it, especially if you can get the cables out of like the bottom bracket or a little like hole in the bottom. Then it's just like plop, pull, threaded, done.
No.
I can't be dealing with.
If you travel a lot with your bike and your bike goes into a nice bike bag and you shipping it somewhere, the faff of putting it together, I know it firsthand. I didn't do it. Neil Donohue's done it. He hates it. He had an absolute nightmare trying to sort it out.
Yeah. Speaking of which, mud guards.
Yes.
They annoy me.
Really?
No, I'm saying no. No, I'd rather get mud in my face.
In your eyes.
I think they look crap. I think when you're like taking your wheel off and you're putting it in the car or you're putting it in a bag, you've got to take it off. Oh, it's just annoying.
No, but
they look silly.
I think they're safe. I think they're all right.
Do you?
Yeah. Well, it's less time digging mud out of your eye on the side of the trail when it's really muddy, like we get in England.
Yeah,
I got one. Inserts.
Yes
I like inserts. Yes. Neil doesn't like them.
He does not.
No. Do you like them?
Yes, I run them in everything. I run them in my cross-country bike.
Do you? I do as well.
For the sake
Gravel
of
bike as well.
40 to 80 grams in each tyre of my XC bike, I want that, like, protect my rims, run flat. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. Insert saved me a few times.
Oh, all right. This one, you must all agree with this. There's no such thing as a do-it-all bike. Get out. I mean, come on, that's marketing BS.
I think that is, it goes with the same with anything.
Don't make no sense.
In motorcycles, Matt loves motorbikes. You can't get a bike that does everything perfectly. No, you always have a number of bikes in the garage.
Exactly.
Be it if it's a mountain bike, a road bike, a motorbike, even a vehicle. I've been there with vehicles and motorbikes. And always trying to find the unicorn of everything.
No, you can't.
The trail bike is probably one.
What's wrong with specialising? It's all good.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm going to throw this last one up to you because I think this is going to spark a riot in our comments.
Yeah.
26.
It's not dead.
It's not dead?
Nah, it's not dead.
It's not dead?
No,
you sure?
slopestyle riders, actually.
Tiny wheels.
Rebel Rampage, they had mullets, 27.5, 26 on the rear. Some even ran 26. It's not dead.
All right, for
There's
BMXers and the occasional Rampage rider, everyone else, come on.
Move
with the times.
Bike park dudes. Hey, man.
Bros. All right, should we throw it out there?
Yes.
Throw it over. All right, guys, let us know down in the comments below, what is your unpopular opinion about mountain biking tech? Or do you just disagree or completely agree with everything I said and disagree with him? Probably. It's more likely, isn't it? Yeah. What you got for us?
We've got a new range of Canyon e-bikes. We've got the new Torque on, the Grand Canyon on, and the all-new Strive on. These look cool. I like the Torque.
Good. Oh, yeah.
You like the Strive, I like the Torque. It's got a unique bottle at the top tube. Do you like that?
Oh, is that?
There's a cutout. It's in there.
Ooh.
Looks good. It looks good. Check this out. I like this. Brand new Strive on. Aimed at racing in general, right? It's more about climbing as much as it's descending. Powered by the new CX race motor. It powered by a larger battery, a 625 or a 750 watt-hour Bosch power tube battery. With 750 watt-hours. I've said that already, but yeah, there's a lot going on in there. A lot.
There is a lot, but do you know what? It's starting at around about €7,000 for a carbon e-bike. Like, that's pretty. I know these are big numbers and there's going to be some moaning, but when the top spec one is at €9,699 for the top spec carbon EMTB, like EDR level racing bike for that amount of money when everyone else is doing like 12 grand
13,
plus
14.
is pretty good. What's really interesting is they're doing an underdog version as well for youths, just around about €5,000. And also the Torque, you're a big fan of that one, aren't you? Yeah. They're now doing it in a carbon where it was just aluminium before. Yeah. You not know? Did you not know?
No, did not know that.
Oh, his order will be put in at the end of this show, I should imagine. Just
do it now.
What are you saying? You've got a Spectral now, haven't you?
I've got a Spectral new one, but it's not an e-bike.
I've got
a new Spectral CF9.
Have you got the Torque as well?
No, I'm waiting.
Oh, I was going to say which is better, but yeah, because I want one. Anyway, we should probably give some other people some time. Forbidden Druid 2.0. They've just sort of revised some geometry and revised the suspension. It looks slightly different, but apparently it still keeps that Druid characteristics. So check this out on screen. This is the 2.0. They effectively wanted to increase the chain wrap around the chain ring. So what they've done is they've dropped that chain guide underneath, and they've come up with this sort of inverted 4-bar linkage system. They've repositioned the idler slightly to increase small bump sensitivity, and apparently it has better mid-stroke support as well. It claims to be a better pedaler and better braking performance while still maintaining that sort of do-it-all. I said do it all, didn't I? I said do it all. But it is still a trail smasher that can handle some big enduro capabilities with that high pivot suspension, obviously. They've also gone for now an oversized bearing in that idler. They managed to save a bit of weight by dropping that guide at the bottom. So they've put some better bearings in the top to give it better longevity. It's mixed wheel or 29, lifetime warranty as usual. What's interesting is they have made it slightly slacker, slightly longer with a higher stack. But if you go for the mixed wheel, it's actually shorter in reach. So I quite like that, to be honest.
I do like the Forbidden bikes. Like it.
They are nice looking, and they were there pretty much at the forefront of high pivot enduro trail technology only about 4 years ago. They're so young, so young. The moment they've all been waiting for is that quiz time, isn't it?
Oh, yes, so my favourite bit.
I'll hit you up the first one. It's a quickie. What is Super Boost? Didn't we mention hating it? Well, I certainly hate it. I think it's pointless.
What is it?
I'll tell you later. Okay, don't tell them. Oh. This is the quiz. They have to find out
Was
later.
I right?
No. Oh. Get the second question.
All right. When was Forbidden Bikes Company established? Well, you just said it earlier.
I've hinted, yeah. We wait till the end.
Sorry.
There's no prizes, just pride. So Pauline Ferrand-Prévot made history in her 2014-2015 season by simultaneously winning the World Elite Road title, the cross-country title, and cyclocross title in the same season.
Blimey.
History. But what was so significant about a season last year? Do you know?
Got a clue.
Good. Find out later.
Can't even guess.
All right, it's comments time from you lovely people. That's almost your phrase, isn't it? I've been saying it all this time.
People.
You beautiful people have commented on, is your bike too good for you? This is what we were talking about last week. All of them. All your bikes too good for you?
Yeah.
No. No, not at all. So Mr. Matthias 03 says, I have an above average bike. My bike won't hold me back, but my lack of skills will. So it's nice to know where my confidence lies. Me versus the bike. Yeah, it does help though, doesn't it? Having a good bike.
Yeah, it does help having a good bike. It does get you over things.
Well, you could backflip anything.
I could, try it. I got one from Floyd. It says, I'm old, slow, and suck. I bet you don't suck. No. I ride an old titanium 7 full suspension because I can. There you go. Because you can.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Floyd. Yeah. Piest99 says, my bike is for sure more than I am, but buying it, building it and riding it is reward for me, and it motivates me to ride and progress.
Yes.
Additionally, now I know that if I can't do something on the trail, it's for sure not my bike stopping me. Yeah, I like that feeling. I know it's my fault when stuff goes wrong. Yeah. You know.
A bit like Two Trails MTB says, zero skill, zero ability, £7,000 bike.
Oh, the 007.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good number, to be fair.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
James Wales says, I'm well aware my bike is too good for me. I rate myself about 4 out of 10 for skill, but my bike is a 10 out of 10. I mean, it's fine levelling up, isn't it?
It is,
I have got far more confidence since buying it, though, and will tackle things I wouldn't have dreamed of before. Yeah, that's what it's all about. I totally agree. Mine helps me. Yeah. I don't know what I'd do in a race situation without my Mega, honestly. Yeah. That thing is way out of my league.
Mullet or 29er?
Mullet.
I've actually started to love the mullet. Right, we've got one here from Miss Agu. So my dad is 72 and rides a near 10k Epic S-Works. No, that's pretty good.
That's Neil Donahue territory.
It is, yeah. Isn't it? He rides casually every day, hardly pushes the bike its full capability, but he's well into the latest tech. So I agree. It doesn't matter what you've got.
Fine.
If you're into it, you're into it. Do it.
You know what though? 72 and still riding. Fair play. I don't think you're too good. Like your bike's too good for you. That sounds about spot on.
I think the bike's too good for you.
No, the other way around. He's too good for the bike.
That's it.
Right, last one, Lumpon12, who says, I love my DH bike. I don't go down mental trails very often, but the bike, what the bike is built for, but I just love riding it. So that's all that matters, right?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely right. That's what it's all about. We all buy ridiculous bikes that are too good for us, but that's what it's about.
All tech.
Well, it's retro rewind time. I figured I'd put in we haven't done retro rewind for a while. But this is like a half rewind, half bike cave, because Dave here sent us in some photos of his retro bike shelf, Queen of the 90s, retro tat, he said. That is not tat, honestly. I don't like much from the old school, but this is beautiful. Like, they don't do paint jobs like that anymore, do they? Look at that.
No,
Look
the paint job is brilliant. Yeah.
And then he's got that MC2 Klein stem, like a one-piece job. I mean, they were like at the forefront of making sort of lightweight.
They were at the front.
They were at the front. Spinnergy, what do you think about these? Spinnergy.
Well, you would say those.
Spokes?
You would say those are 4-spoke, but it's not, is it? It's an 8-spoke because it's a hollow blade.
I just call them
blades.
Squirrel catchers, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then he's got these Onza brakes as well, and he's got the sort of colour match the chill pill. You can't see quite at the back there. He's got a chill pill, look.
What's a chill pill?
This little thing in your cantilever. He's colour matched it to the frame as well.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I think it's an absolutely beautiful bike. It was probably mid to late 90s, that. And yeah, just thought I'd show it because I think, why don't they make bikes that look like that anymore?
Because they don't perform as well as bikes these days.
Maybe. We'll end it there.
Was I right though in some of them?
No.
God damn it.
It's quiz answer time. So, what is Super Boost?
158 mil.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Is it?
No, it's not. It's 157. It's close.
Oh, I was.
148.
You just have to stretch the frame for that hub to get in.
Yeah, 148. Okay. So basically, it's the spacing of your hub. 148 is boost, which is now effectively standard, although it was 142, which was standard, I believe. And now it's 157. Sorry, is super boost, which I think is pointless. Anyway, question number 2. What was your question?
The answer was 4 years ago.
4 years ago. 2019 was when Forbidden Bicycle Company was established.
Is that right?
Yeah, 4 years ago.
There you go.
Which is crazy. They're so young. And they were basically just turned up right time, I reckon. Right place, right time with high suspension kicking off about the same time and then bringing it to trail and enduro bikes.
Bike. I like it.
So Pauline Ferrand-Prévot made history in 2014 by simultaneously holding that cross-country, elite road racing and the cyclocross title. She's only gone and smashed it, hasn't she?
Yep.
She's now currently holding 4 world titles. Right now, all at the same time, she holds it for short track, cross-country, XCM marathon and gravel as well. World titles in all 4 of those.
Short track sounds nasty, doesn't it?
It sounds... It is.
Sounds like the taste of blood in mouth.
It is. It's all the worst bits of cross country jammed into like
just cross country and a short track.
It's awful. Yeah, I've tried that. Well done, Pauline.
Let us know how you got on.
Yeah, let us know how you did that down in the comments below. Okay, that's all we've got time for now. Blake, thank you for joining me.
No, thank you very much for having me. Yep.
Give us a like if you enjoy having Blake on the show. I've liked it.
No, I've liked it too.
Definitely. Unpopular opinion, maybe. But hey, let us know down in the comments below what's your unpopular opinion on tech, and we'll talk about it next week. Well, we'll talk about it and we won't talk about it. But we might mention you next week, maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If we get to you.
Bye for now.
Au revoir.